matter how good you get, you can always get better.
What?
The greatest thing about tomorrow is I will be better than I am today.
No matter how good you get, you can always get better. Tiger Woods.
I don't think in the past, I don't think in the future, you grasp the moment. Eli Manning.
Don't count the days. Make the days count. Muhammad Ali.
Good morning. My name is Will McCarthy, and I'm a sixth form boarder from New York City. For those of you who know me, you know I love the game of golf. What you may not have known is that I've always thought it directly correlates to so much of my life. The driver is a tool I use to swing hard, go long, and pray to get off to a good start. The irons are seen as tools to get closer to my goal. Lastly, the putter. It is what I need when I am focused to have touch and precision to get the job done. I rely on all these tools daily and keep them safely in my metaphorical golf bag as a way to reach my goals. For instance, I think of my family as my driver. They encourage me to aim high and put in my best effort no matter what I'm working toward. I try my hardest to stay consistent and focus on my target, but I also know that sometimes I need to be prepared for when bad breaks come and events don't go as planned. These situations have all shown me how to be the best version of myself. I want to be determined, driven, brave, high-achieving, passionate, and most importantly, have fun. When I was about 4 years old, my grandfather gave me my first set of plastic golf clubs. He and my dad showed me what each one did and began teaching me the game. Ever since then, I fell in love with the sport. The sounds, the outdoors, the perfection and focus that it takes are all what drew me in and made me fall in love. The feeling of hitting the perfect shot and hearing the satisfying noise of the ball never gets old, no matter how many times I experience it. Golf has become more than just a game to me. It's a constant reminder of the memories I've made and the lessons I learned along the way. I live with my grandparents each summer and live just a few blocks from them at home in New York City. They're like a second set of parents to me, taking me to school every day and cheer me on at every game. My grandparents are always there for me and my sister. Golf grew on me, mostly because of the time I spent with my grandfather. Our putting contests and swings on the driving range daily in the summer solidified my devotion to the sport. Every time we go over to the course, he brings me a fresh Coke and asks, "How was your day?" I always say work was good or the beach was fun, but the highlight of my summer days are always with him on that range. Without him, I wouldn't have developed the same passion for the sport or the same sense of discipline. His lessons on kindness, hard work, and perseverance have shaped the way I see the world. I've learned that life, like golf, is about much more than the final score. It's about how you play the game, the integrity you maintain, and the person you become along the way. His guidance and encouragement have shaped so much of who I am today, both on and off the course, and are a constant guide for how I approach life. I consider my friends to be my irons. Things may go straight or end up a total shank, but no matter what, my friends are there for me, pushing me forward. I like to think of myself as a good friend and a person who cares deeply about my friendships. Being in a close and kind community full of friends of like Westy means everything to me. My friends are always there to cheer me on, and win or lose, they have my back. This summer, while playing in a tournament, I found myself down 3 holes headed to the 16th hole. For those of you who don't play golf, that's not great, and you're probably going to be shaking hands when you reach that green. I knew I needed to play a flawless hole to stay in the match. I stood up at the tee feeling confident and sliced it miles right into the rough. Not quite the start I was looking for. I laid up and stood a long way in for my next shot. I hit the shot of my life and won the hole. That handshake would have to wait. In many moments, but especially in golf, a handshake is what concludes a match. Extending a hand and looking someone in the eye while shaking their hand has been in my bones from a very young age, and it is not lost on me what it symbolizes and the connection it conveys. As a 2-year-old in nursery school, I had to greet the head of school with a handshake each morning. I love that I've been taught to shake hands after every match, win or loss. Look someone in the eye and tip your cap. I even shake my dad's hand after every match, round, or ping pong game. We all shook Miss White's hand when we signed the book into Westy, and we'll shake her hand again at graduation. Handshakes happen at the beginning and the end of things, and have been around for centuries, symbolizing congratulations, connection, warmth, and camaraderie. Handshakes in sports are meant to convey trust, respect, balance, equality, and sportsmanship. This gesture is so simple, yet means so much. To go back to that tournament this summer, after a great shot on the next hole, my opponent dropped an equally good shot. I knew I had 1 putt to keep the match alive. After a couple of deep breaths, I rolled my putt and I sank it. With a fist bump and a sigh of relief, we were ahead to the 18th hole. Again, the handshake would have to wait. I ended up losing that match on the 18th green, but with a smile on my face and a firm shake from my opponent, who was a fierce competitor. It may have been a loss, but it definitely didn't feel like one. My family and friends who all came to the match had witnessed how hard I tried and the grit that it took to keep it going. An example of my entire bag, drivers and irons, supporting me. Ultimately, I consider myself to be the putter. I know I'm the only one who can finish the job to reach my personal goals. To do so, I may need help from all the clubs in my imaginary bag, but at the end of the day, it comes down to just me. I must be focused, precise, and read each situation. I have to be the one to get the job done and choose my direction. I must trust in the foundation I've built and the skills I've developed along the way. While I can rely on others for guidance and support, the final decision is always mine to make. Every challenge I face on the course or in life requires me to take ownership, remain confident, and stay true to my own path. The putter may be the smallest club, but it's the one that seals the deal, reminding me that the ability to succeed lies within my own hands. For me, it takes a full bag of clubs to get through a round, but also life. How lucky we all are to have an army of friends, family, and teachers who support us and who truly care for one another. It may not be a golf bag that each of you carry, but I believe everyone has their own version of one. The friendships and lessons we have learned at Westminster have added so many great memories to my life. It has been an amazing round on the hill so far, but again, the final handshake will have to wait. Thank you.